There was sound.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
I can't. It's barely, but it's there.
I can hear it now.
What's going on, ECFL? We're live in Texas for the final night of Week 1, the final game. We got the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Maryland Terrapins. Joining me in the booth, you got Aaron 1054.
What's up? What's up?
So, looking at this matchup, a couple of teams that, on paper weren't the best last year. What do you expect out of these two?
To be completely honest with you, the way this week's planned out, all my original ideas of everything that was going to happen have been completely shot. So I think anything's possible in this game, to be honest with you. I'm honestly intrigued to see how it turns out myself.
I agree. A lot of young players on both squads, not just freshmen, but a lot of sophomores as well. As Verbal Kent's getting his first catch of the game, Busy Lorden, the freshman, coming out throwing, completing his first.
Little thick right there.
As Busy Lorden's going to throw it again, it's going to fall incomplete. They couldn't hold on to it.
I don't know if I'm big on this orange with Virginia Tech. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, I mean, they've always liked that orange. As
They
Busy
have.
Lorden run the read option, he's going to pick up 16 in a first down.
But I have always liked the Maryland uniforms.
Yeah, they got a couple of them that are a little crazy, but I think overall is a good pick by Convict.
It's hard not to look good in red and black, to be honest.
As Lorden gets it out to his running back, Zion Capers, picking up 9. And Lorden, he came through in the high school playoffs for North Sierra, ended up leading them to the title game after finishing as the 7 seed, but struggled in that championship game. Because that time he's just going to air it out into the stands.
I don't mind that overthrow there. I looked like that corner was getting ready to jump that.
Yeah, live to fight another day on 3rd and 1. As Lorden drops back, quick pass. He's got his man. That's going to be Verbal Kent again for a 4-yard catch.
It's a good little drive they're putting together.
They're going to come out, receivers to each side, 3 in the backfield. Look like a read option. Oh, and throws the pick.
Ooh.
Adam Leach, the experienced corner for Virginia Tech, getting his hands on the ball.
Use your hands, not your chest.
Deshaun Richardson's going to get the ball out on a quick screen. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I think it was that free safety come up and read that very well.
Absolutely. It's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Maryland's 2 for 2 so far on 3rd downs. They're going 4 wide, trips to the bottom. Lorden's going to fire, and nobody there.
I think they needed at least 5 to even attempt a field goal there. So, yeah, definitely going punt here.
Going to punt from the 36. And this is probably going to be a gimme touchback.
Bombing in there.
Virginia Tech's going to come out for their first possession of the night. They're led by another freshman quarterback, Oscar Oden from IMG Academy. Yes, he's going to fire it out to the right side. Jackson Rodriguez picking up 10.
There's a lot of new, fresh names in here, and I like that. I'm excited to see what these younger guys are going to do this year.
Yeah, it looks like both coaches have, a few easy passes to get their freshman quarterback settled down. As Dolph Hustle is going to pick up 13. Odin's going to drop back. He's going to find his man over to the right side. That's going to be his tight end, Wilbur Loki.
That's a large human right there.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of big tight ends in this
There
league.
really is. Damn Aaron Hernandez looking guys.
I don't know if we go Aaron Hernandez, maybe Gronk.
Look, I'm not saying what Aaron Hernandez did was okay, because it obviously was not. It was terrible. But you can't deny that he was not a good athlete and a good tight end.
Oh, yeah, he was a good athlete. As Odin airs it out there, nobody there. Bringing up 2nd and 10 from the 36. So both teams have gotten to the 36 and had a little trouble. Odin able to find his tight end again, Wilbur Loki, for 3.
He's going to need at least five for them to attempt field goal.
It's going to be 3rd and 7. He's going 4 wide. Finds his man. He's fighting for yards. Loki's going to pick up 2. It's going to be 4 and 5.
Are they going to? Oh, they're calling me a liar. What's that?
It's going to be a
47 yarder?
47, 48 yarder.
That's deep.
It's up. And it's got the leg. It's
Got
good.
it. He banged on that. That would have been good for me.
And Virginia Tech gets on the board first. 3-0 with 5:26 left in the first quarter. The kick is away. Maryland's going to bring it out. Oh, makes a good cut. He's across the 35, just short of the 40. Deshaun Richardson with the 39-yard return. And Busy Lorden's going to come back out. He started off the game hot. Didn't finish the drive very good. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. Lorden drops back. He fires over to the right side. He's going to find his man, Verbal Kent, for 7 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. As Aaron had to step away for a phone call real quick. Great defense there by Virginia Tech. Verbal Kent's been the go-to man here for Busy Lorden on the first quarter. So they're going to come out 3 wide, 2 in the backfield. Oh, they went to run the option, but nowhere to go. And he's going to lose 3. Carl Patrick getting in there for the stop. It's going to go down as a tackle for loss instead of a sack, but more importantly, it's 4th down, and Maryland's going to punt it for the 2nd time already. He punts away. He's going to field it at about the 50. He muffed it. He's able to get it back and pick up a few yards. Adam Leach with the muff. It's going to be 1st and 10. Virginia Tech from the 23. Hands it off to Darnell Sullivan. Or Dolph Hustle, sorry. 3-yard rush. It's going to be 2nd and 7 from the 26. 3 wide. Oscar Odin drops back. And he's going down. Oh! He broke one guy's tackle, but couldn't break the other. Bad omens getting in there for the sack. First sack of the game for Maryland. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. Virginia Tech's going to come out 3 wide with 2 in the backfield. Odin drops back, fires it over, and it's going to fall incomplete. Miguel Diaz with the deflection, the linebacker, and Virginia Tech's going to have to punt this time. The punt's away, and King Spade's going to return it for 9 yards. So let's see if Virginia or Maryland can come out and get on the board, as they got great field position just shy of the 50 at the 48. Coming out 3 wide, 2 in the backfield. Gordon's going to hand off. He's got his man Zion Capers breaking tackles out across the 30, down to about the 28-yard line, 23-yard rush for Zion Capers.
Haynes, what do you think about this new run?
Well, new run. I think that's the first time they've really ran the ball. It was a great run, great blocking. Zion Capers just making things happen.
I just mean like Maryland, the whole new run dynamic.
Oh, yeah. The running backs are definitely getting a lot of great runs so far in the ECFL this season. You know, we messed with the running back ability a little bit, and it's definitely improved the running game for every team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like you can see that easy. A lot more. I mean, we had the last game almost 200-yard rushers on one team.
I think just about every team has had a 100-yard rusher in every game. Maryland comes out 4 wide, trips to the top of the screen. They're going to hand it off to Capers again. He just – that wasn't even a truck. He just kind of stepped over the dude.
It was nasty, whatever it was.
Yes, it was. Maryland's got it first and goal here. 4 wide, trips to the bottom of the screen this time. They're going back to Capers. Why stop if he's working? And that's a touchdown.
That was an impressive drive there, and a hell of running by Capers right there.
Yeah, Capers did all that by himself on that drive.
Yeah, he looked very, very good on that drive right there.
And these defenses in the ECFL are really going to have to step up with the way these running games have been to start this first week. It's really going to affect how teams play everybody now.
I like it, though. I think it adds another aspect for you you're not going to have that dominant D-line and linebacker core that are just going to hold you down to where you're not going to be able to do anything and move the ball. So I enjoy it. It just adds another aspect to plan for.
The coaches really got to step up their game plan and then their sliders.
Exactly.
Odin,
snap.
He's across the 40, the 30, breaking tackle still. He's down to about the 15-yard line. Oscar Odin.
I think if he wasn't a freshman and had another year or two of upgrades, nobody would have called him.
That was about, I don't know what the final total was on that, but that was about a 70-yard run.
Yeah, he broke it off right there.
So the run games is what's sparking these offenses. Is Virginia Tech's going to come out in the red zone, 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off to Dolph Hustle. He's going to pick up 4 yards. Gets them down to the 12. They're going to come out 3 wide, 2 in the backfield. Hands it off to Hustle again, and he stood up at the line. He gets 2, but that's it.
I think you have to score here.
Going to bring up 3rd and 4. Yeah, this could be a big drive, especially since Maryland, they found out where their offense should be.
Yeah, that's close. Oh, he gave it.
Wilbur Loki fights for the first down, gets it by an inch. They're going to come out 4 wide now, trips to the top of the screen, fakes the handoff, and Odin's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Oscar Odin's looking like a seasoned veteran there. He I think it said he's 5 for 7 passing and pushing 100 yards rushing already.
Yeah, he's coming from a program that they send a lot of players to college and into the NFL from IMG, so he's definitely looking like one of the better quarterbacks coming out of high school. So Maryland's going to take it just outside the goal line. He makes it across the 25, but that's about maybe to the 27. As both teams, I mean, Maryland with 94 yards, Virginia Tech 122, so not bad here in the first quarter.
No, very evenly matched so far.
Maryland's coming out 3 wide, fakes the handoff to Capers, hits his man over the middle. That's going to be Verbal Kent again.
That's what that run game does for you.
He's got half of the receptions for Busy Lorden so far. Trips to the top again for Maryland. Fakes it to Capers. Airing it out. He's got a man. He's got him.
Ooh.
King Spade for 43 yards.
These quarterbacks are impressive so far.
They got them first couple of drives out of their system, and now they're starting to play like veterans.
Yeah, Busy Lorden 9 for 14 for 94 yards.
Trips to the bottom of the screen. Lorden looking, and he's going down with the sack. Virginia Tech getting back there. Carl Patrick with his first sack of the game.
Yeah, that could be a drive killer. You cannot go give up big sacks in the red zone like that.
Oh, Maryland trying to run the option again and nowhere to go. It's Busy Lorden down.
So
they've tried to run that exact play, and they've been on him as soon as he broke to the left. 4 wide this time for Maryland, 2 to each side. They're going to drop back, fires to the end zone, and he's got it.
Wow. Wow. Dropping it in the basket. Oh.
Yeah, the DB just turned the wrong way.
That was very impressive. Yeah. A 50-50 ball. Third and what, 19? Throw a 50-50 ball up and see what happens, and it worked out. Worked out great.
And this is starting to turn into a shootout for both teams.
I'm not against it.
The way most of the games have been so far. Virginia Tech's going to come out now. Virginia Tech's coming out 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Odin drops back, looking, dumps it off to his check down. That's going to be Wilbur Loki for 6. And both of the times had a huge part.
Yeah, I like seeing young quarterbacks hit their check down and not try to force anything.
Oh, great pickup there by the I'm not sure who it was, maybe the offensive line that picked up the blitzing guy. And
yeah,
Odin gets it away for a first down. And at the end of the first quarter, Maryland 14, Virginia Tech 10. Aaron, what's your thoughts so far of this game?
I'm honestly surprised with both these young quarterbacks. They're actually playing with poise, looking like some veterans on the field. You know, Odin's been a little bit better on his feet, and I mean he's been throwing the ball very well too. And Lorden has surprised me, just like we just saw him throwing that dot for a touchdown right there on that 50-50 ball. So I'm pretty impressed with both these quarterbacks.
Yeah, if both of these teams can continue the quarterback play this season, I mean, they could surprise some people, maybe even sneak into a playoff berth.
Very easily.
As Odin's going to scramble there for 2 yards.
If he breaks that tackle right there, he might have very well took it to the house. He had a convoy in front of him.
4 wide now for Virginia Tech. Odin drops back. It's going to be another. Oh, I thought it was a screen, but he airs it out. Probably a smart play because the running back looked like he was covered. And Virginia Tech's going to have to punt. The punt's away, and it's a great one. It's going to field it inside the 20. Gets a 13-yard return for King Spade. It's going to be 1st and 10. Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say a little extracurricular there.
Tech getting a little upset, just shoving people. Maryland drops back. Busy Lorden fires it over. He's got his man over across the right. That's going to be Verbal Kent again for 16.
Virginia Tech's defense has to stand up right here. Maryland's walked it down the field on 2 drives in a row, and they've got to get a stop right here.
Yeah, they're letting this freshman quarterback get into a groove. They got to find a way to start disrupting him. They got the ball 1st and 10, just shy of the 50 at the 48.5, 4 wide. They're going to hand it to Capers, who's hitting. He manages to get to the line of scrimmage.
Impressive just to get back to the line and keep from losing 5.
Yeah, he was hit, way back there behind the line. 5 wide for Maryland. Lorden fires it, and he's going to find his man, Greg Fitzpatrick, who fights for the 1st down. And once again, Maryland's moving the chains.
These little underneath curl routes right up underneath these linebackers are destroying Virginia Tech right now.
4 wide. Lorden fires it over. He's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. And you see a lot of new names on all these teams. It's like that Maddox Cash hitting the quarterback, that's somebody I've never heard of. So, and it's intercepted.
First mistake.
Virginia Tech getting in there, picking the ball off, and that's not a new face. Adam Leach.
Yeah, he tried to force that one in there, and might should have just eaten that one. He tried to. There again, there's the young freshman coming out, having a wonderful game, playing really good, and gets a little carried away, tries to force one, and Virginia Tech gets a takeaway.
Somehow Odin gets that between 2 defenders, and George Johnson's got his first catch for 2 yards.
Now, Vatek needs to get some points out of this for sure.
4 wide this time for Virginia Tech. Odin's going to run the read option, face it, and then either read was going to be the wrong read as both of them hit.
There wasn't nothing you could do. That cornerback was coming off the edge there, and there was literally nothing that was going to be good that come out of that.
Virginia Tech's got 3rd and 10, 3 wide. Man coming in motion. And it's going to be his halfback screen. No blocking. And so did good to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's another stand by this Maryland D. 2nd one in a row.
Yeah, Virginia Tech's been looking for that halfback screen a lot so far. Got the kick away and another booming punt. This one's going to be fielded inside the 15. Breaks the tackle. Gets out to about the 30-yard line. At the 29. They had him pinned deep inside the 15, but he broke the tackle. Lorden with the quick screen now. Finds his man who fights for 6. That's King Spade with his 2nd catch. So, Lorden, after throwing the interception, they gave him a couple easy passes again.
Now they get him another high percentage throw.
Come out wide, and he had the 1st down, and he drops it. Brings up a 3rd and 4. 4 wide for Maryland. Fires it over. This time they catch it. That's going to be Gunnar Gunnarsson for 8 yards and a 1st down.
Gunnar Gunnarsson. I like it. Not too much. Just enough.
Now, Maryland's going to run the screen. Capers had the blocks, but the blocks didn't hold.
I think he would he could have ripped off at least 10 right there if they hold that block right there.
Oh, yeah, he would have had a 1st down. 2nd and 9 for Maryland now. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Lorden fires it to the right side. He's got Gunnarsson again before he steps out of bounds for 4 yards, bringing up 3rd and 6. Maryland coming out 3 wide, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top, 2 in the backfield. And it's going to be another screen. And Capers just nowhere, no blocking over there.
No, it was well read.
And both teams relying on the halfback screens lately and starting to have some punts as Maryland's going to have to punt it away on 4th and 7.
It's kind of hard to run a halfback screen when you got four linebackers that sit on it.
Absolutely. Punts away, and what a punt. It's going to go to the end zone, but he was punting from close to midfield. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think he kicked it from his own 32, 35, something like that. So
Virginia Tech's going to come out now, 3 wide. Run the read option. I thought they had him over to the right side, but he didn't stick his hands up, and it's going to fall incomplete.
these offenses are kind of stalling now. Defenses are starting to turn it up a little bit.
Hand off to Dolph Hustle, who's over to the right side. Oh!
As soon as I say that.
He is on.
That's my bad.
The chance to touch it, to tackle him.
That's on me.
Oh, my goodness. That was a knockout punch right there.
Yeah, it was.
Bam!
Yeah.
And then he's gone. Nobody within 10, 15 yards of him after that. As Dolph Hustle takes it to the house, 80 yards, and but just like that, Virginia Tech's back on top, 17-14.
That was an impressive little run right there. And I think the cornerback especially realized how special that run was.
The freshman getting his first touchdown run of his career. And what a run it was. He may never have another run like that.
No.
It's now Maryland. It's their chance to answer. Lorden fires it over. He's got his man. That's going to be Verbal Kent for 3 yards. Trips to the bottom of the screen now for Maryland. Takes the handoff, fires it over. He's got the first down. That's going to be Verbal Kent again for 7.
They're showing off his arm strength. He's throwing sideline to sideline pretty much every play.
He's got the arm strength. He's just got a couple of them drops have been on receivers. There he finds his man over to the right. Gunnar Gunnarsson for 13 and another first down.
There's another large specimen of a tight end.
Yeah, I don't know who the biggest would be so far just because they're all big.
Uh-oh.
Lorden's going to run the read option, picking up 8.
Showing his wheels off.
And not only the tight ends, but I've seen some huge corners so far. Like
that
tackle-sized corners.
Yeah. And I've seen like our running back, he's should be a middle linebacker, but or a D lineman, but he's a tailback.
I don't know where all these colleges are getting these guys from, but
I don't know. We're just gonna call him Cheeseburger Eddie from now on.
As you saw the play selection, Maryland's thrown the ball 29 times already, so only 9 rushes. Lorden's going to drop back. Oh, it's a fumble.
Uh-oh.
It was picked up by Virginia Tech.
Ooh, that hurts.
Number 74 is going to get the fumble recovery. Number 77 with the forced fumble. Let's see who them players were. If I can get it up real fast.
If Vatek can turn this into in the points here, it would be
Gilbert. Yeah, Gilbert Grimm with the sack and Carl Patrick with the recovery. According to the little voices in my head.
The voices in your head. Odin is running the crap out of that little reception.
First and 10 here for Virginia Tech across the 50. And
Oh,
Odin's going down.
I don't know how he held on to that football.
Robert Crone the second with his first sack.
He
Huge.
got annihilated. That is a monster.
He's
Good God. You couldn't even see Odin when he got on his back. He disappeared.
he's a head taller than the tackle.
That
Odin,
is a grown man playing D tackle.
that was a huge hit right there to force the incompletion. And it was almost picked off by Maryland on the deflection. Odin drops back. Oh, he was about to air it out, but he's down again. Bad omens with his second sack of the game.
He was about to turn her loose. Like 77. Look at 91. He is a large human.
We're going to have to look at what they're feeding these people in the ECFL.
I know. I need some of it.
As the punt's away, Maryland's going to get the ball with under 2.5 to go. King Spade's only going to get 9 on the return.
I heard Ted gives his guys HGH, but that's just a rumor.
HGH and estrogen.
And Ted is supposed to be an estrogen blocker, not just straight estrogen.
It's that time Gilbert Grimm gets in there for the tackle for loss. Capers, ever since that one drive where he carried them down the field, he hasn't done much.
Yeah, they haven't. They went back to the air. Like, I think they threw pretty much the first 2 drives, and then he walked down the field, and then they went right back to the air.
Yeah. And I mean, Gordon's 22 of 30 for 2
exactly
yards, but the way Capers was running, you need to go back to it. Gordon drops back, fires it out. He's going deep. And I don't think his receiver ever turned around.
No.
It's going to fall incomplete, and Maryland's going to punt it back to Virginia Tech with under 2 to play in the first half.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Capers score the first touchdown for Maryland, and then they turned around and walked it down the field, throwing it, and scored again? Okay. Prime example of why they need to start running the ball again, because it 100% opened up their passing game.
I agree. Virginia Tech's going to come out 3 wide this time, tight end back there with the running back, and it's going to be a screen. Dolph Hustle met by a host of Terrapins and was able to get by most of them. They're going to come out now. They took a timeout, so 1:42 to go in the second quarter. Odin fires it over. He's got his man on the sideline, and George Johnson's going to get the catch and then go out of bounds.
Little toe tap action right there.
Odin 12 of 17, 61 yards. Not as much passing yards as Lorden, but he's ran the ball a lot better. Fires it wide. Yeah. What a dart.
It happened again.
And Jackson Rodriguez, one of the better players from Lake Texcoco last season, gets a touchdown, and just like that, Virginia Tech's going to go up 24-14 with the extra point.
That was a dime. That was a dime.
He fed that between 2 defenders.
Yeah, that was a pretty pass right there.
And with 1.5 to go, Maryland's going to have the chance to get down there and at least try to cut it to 7 or even 3. Oh, good return. He's out across the 35 to about the 37, Deshaun Richardson.
I thought he might go there.
We've seen a lot of that where they get free, but then they get to about the 35 and they're caught again.
Yeah.
I
expect you'll see a couple this year.
Finding his man, he's fighting for yardage. That's going to be Deshaun Richardson picking up 15 and across the 50. One tackle, 2 tackles. Broke 2 tackles before he goes down.
Plenty of time.
Oh, yeah, no need to rush. You got all 3 timeouts, under 1:20. Trips to the top of the screen. Lorden finds his man on a comebacker. only going to be one. Capers. They're going to call a timeout.
I don't really like that. I'd rather throw it away and save the timeout, but
Yeah, that was a waste of a catch and time.
yeah.
Lorden fires it to the right. He's going to stay in bounds and fight. Then he goes out of bounds after 7 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
You got plenty. You could run it right here. You could run it twice in a row.
And they are going to run it as Capers. Oh, he's fighting.
Oh my god! Run it again.
4th and 1, and they're going to go for it. Under a minute. They're going goal line.
That's exactly what you should have done the first time.
Sending the tight end in motion.
Slam it in there.
But then they're going to keep running down. Oh, false start.
Somebody jump off sides? Oh my god!
It's going to make it 4th and 6. I think now you punt it.
You have to.
And that's what
that hurts. That hurts right there.
I think if they would have just hiked it when the guy got across, then they'd have been fine.
Yeah. They tried to make them jump, but I think Capers can get that first down right there. It was 4th and inches, and I think, hell, you can even QB sneak that and make that. At least give yourself 4 more downs to get an opportunity at some points there.
Virginia Tech's going to have the ball 50 or 30-something seconds. They're trying to run the halfback screen. Complete. I think that was actually a tight end screen.
If you're Maryland right here, you have to lock this down. You cannot give up a big play right here.
And those total yards right there, 280 to 277. Oh! Dolph hustled nowhere on that catch. And Maryland's going to take a quick timeout with 33 seconds. And it's 3rd and 16. Oh! Odin with the great call to keep it. And he's going to get the first down across the 40.
202 rushing yards in the first half. That's impressive.
Down Maryland's throat. Odin's going to drop back, fires it over. He's got his man. Oh, breaking the tackle. He's down to the 15. Not wanted to give up by Maryland.
He's playing ball.
Yeah, this man has came to play.
He is a very, very impressive looking young QB.
21 seconds left. Virginia Tech's got the ball in the red zone at the 14. 3 wide, 1 timeout remaining. Odin's going to run the option, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage, losing 2. And they're going to go no huddle. He's going to drop back to pass, fires it over the middle to hustle for 4 yards. And they're going to call their final timeout and take the field goal.
Yep.
And it's good. In Maryland, Virginia Tech got the ball with like 40 seconds left. They should have not had. Virginia Tech should have not got points on that.
No, they should. And it was like 3rd and 16 until Odin, did the little read option and took it down the sideline again. That read option is starting to gash them pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, Virginia Tech's going into the half up 27-14. Both offenses have moved the ball. Both of them are close to. I think Virginia Tech's over 300. Maryland's close to being over 300.
Yeah, the big turnovers, and then I think Virginia Tech running the ball a little bit, not necessarily better, but more. Maryland ran it great, but then just stopped running it.
Yeah, they went back to what they wanted to do is pass it. And, Lorden's passed the ball great, but not exactly getting them down the field for touchdowns.
Yeah.
And there you see Virginia Tech 200 rushing yards in the first half.
Wow.
This Kickler's flipping you off.
I was about to say I have Twitch on my TV, but it bleeps out the finger because I can't obviously watch it on my phone. But appreciate that, Kickler. Thanks, bro.
Tale of 2 different offenses. Virginia Tech's been running the ball. Maryland's been passing the ball, and you can see them 2 big turnovers so far by Maryland.
Yeah, I think I think Odin, the way he's come out running the ball, and he's actually starting to throw it a little bit better than he was originally. I think right now he's the difference in the game, in my opinion. Um, Maryland with the 2 turnovers, but I mean Lorton's playing a good game. It's just the 2 turnovers has hurt him, in my opinion.
Yeah, both freshmen have played great football, but like you said, Odin has controlled the game.
Maryland has to run the ball this half if they want to win this football game.
I don't know what you're talking about, Trigger. Hush. Or Beard. As Virginia Tech's going to come out 4 wide now. Drops back the pass, fires it over. He's got his man. That's going to be Donnell Sullivan, the halfback, converted wide receiver, with his first grab of his freshman year.
The later we get in this game, the more and more comfortable Odin's getting it in that pocket and starting to distribute the ball a little bit better.
I think Odin's very comfortable right now.
Yeah, he has a real possibility. And as I say that, he misreads his pitch, but
only one of them worked, and it's the one to get him.
Yeah, he could be one to watch out for.
That's what's going to make Virginia Tech dangerous, is having a quarterback like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Dolph is not, he's no slouch either.
No, he had that huge run where he just sucker punched somebody and went 80 yards.
Yeah, literally. Oh, there he goes.
Ooh. Dolph Hustle was laid out by number 5 Maryland, Raunchy.
Leveled.
That was a raunchy hit.
Raunchy. I do like that. Raunchy.
Gonna bring up 3rd down and 6 for Virginia Tech. Odin drops back, fires it over the middle. He's got his man. Oh, it's a flag. Oh, it's frozen up on mine.
Gotta love some good old clipping.
And they're gonna accept it. It's gonna be 3rd and 10.
I think that's the most penalized or called penalty in this game.
I know in some of my sims, what was getting crazy was kick catch interference.
Yeah, it's one I hadn't seen in a long time.
Oh, and it was that number 4.
That was close.
Number 4 for Maryland coming in. That's Joe Hands.
Looking more like Joe Brickhands. Gonna pick that.
King Spade's gonna take the punt return 6 yards. 1st and 10 for Maryland for their first drive of the second half. So the defense did what they needed to do. They forced a punt. Now Maryland's going to come out 4 wide, and they're going to hand it to Capers on the first play.
Go.
He's going to pick up 4.
You start doing that, little draws and little ISOs, and opening up this defense, getting them corners to suck in a little bit, and open them throwing lanes.
Trips to the bottom of the screen for Maryland. Quick screen. And he's going to fight for some yardage. He's going to get the first down. Gunnar Gunnarsson for 8.
That's still killing.
Don't forget to start games.
Yeah, I gotta sit down after this week and
fires it. He's got his man on the sideline.
Little toe tap dot action after throwing the man down. Yeah, I need to make me a list. Gunnar Gunnarsson's all over the place.
This man is turning into a go-to receiver. 4 wide now for Maryland. Lorden drops back, fires it over. Nope, he threw it to Virginia Tech. They just didn't catch it.
So far, that's what happens. You got all the linebackers are dropping into coverage because you've only ran the ball 1 time.
Trips to the bottom this time. Caper stays in the block, too. They're going to hit Verbal Kent for 4. His 9th catch.
38 passes.
5
That's
of
a lot
10
of passes.
Maryland. 3rd and 6. Lord hits Capers, but he stays in bounds. Picks up 4, but needed 6. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Do you go for it? Oh, they are. Yep.
From the 39, 4th and 2, they're going to go for it. And they're going to hand it to Capers, who is swamped.
You can't do that. Golly, you can't do that.
He was able to get 1, but couldn't get the 2nd.
That was his only 2nd carry of the whole drive, and every other one was a. I think you have to get, as good as he is and as good as he showed you he can be, you have to mix him in a little bit more.
As Dolph Hustle is going to take it on 1st down and pick up 5.
Already over 100.
And Odin's right behind him.
That could crack their yards.
Tight end in motion. It's going to audible out. Odin hits his man out of the backfield. Or coming across. That was George Johnson, the receiver, coming across the formation.
Do you know off the top of your head what the rushing record is, yardage-wise?
Not off the top of my head, I don't. The voices in my head said about 290.
Now, does that count as a person or a team?
That was Mojo.
Just Mojo? Yeah, he was a freak. Wow.
His hustle breaking it down the field. He broke some
tackles.
There it goes. 26 yards in a 1st down for Virginia Tech.
Well,
this is 19 yards a carry right now.
Dolph is might give Mojo a run for his money tonight.
If they keep giving him the ball, he's got it again. Oh gosh!
Oh Lord have mercy! Look at that boy go.
25 hustle, looking like a freaking freight train running down through there.
I got to see that replay again. Just bow. Who was that?
Number 27, Maryland.
That was Derrick Henry-esque. I mean, just leveled that man.
27 for Maryland was, I can't even pronounce, Drake Babineau.
Sorry, Mr. Babineau. You, sir, are the definition of posterized, but in football and not basketball.
Dolph Hustle is going to be this rushing attack for Virginia Tech is going to be a force this season.
He's over 150 already. I think he should be around. He should be real close to 160.
426 to 324. So Maryland's going to have to get something going. It's 34-14 now. When 14-10 lead.
The yards are not as lopsided as the score is right now. And the
3rd game for Maryland.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to happen right there.
Interception by Maddox Cash, who finally gets it. He's had a couple hit him in the hands.
I think that's just youth in the quarterback, trying to make something happen, wanting it to happen and just forcing the ball over the middle when there's too much traffic there.
And Virginia Tech with a chance to extend this lead even more. Hand off to Hustle, who runs over another man. That was number 25 this time that he just ran over.
Ted gave him some HGH and some estrogen at halftime.
He had the opposite effect. DeMarcus Freeman was the man who got ran over that time.
Ted
over.
Yeah, see, he's running over. Ted come by and met with the Hokies coaching staff and was like, "Here, give this to Dolph."
This man is having the opposite effect of what it had on his team.
I wasn't going to go there, but that was beautiful. Beautiful pass.
Wide receiver. And it's now 40-14 with the interception, or with the extra point coming up.
Dude, Oscar Odin is looking good. Really good.
Virginia Tech could be the sleeper in the American.
He's throwing dimes all over the field, and not what is he, over 100 yards rushing and then almost 200 yards passing.
I don't know if he's gotten over.
So he's real close to both of them.
Is Maryland's going to try to come back out and get something going? I mean, they looked good in the first quarter. Since then, I mean, they've moved the ball, but not enough. As Capers gets the catch and picks up 17.
Maryland can score, and they can score fast. They just got to settle down and move the ball like they know they can.
And if I'm Ted, I'm not giving him anything else because they still got to play him this year. That may be a team that knocks Ted out of the playoffs.
Ted's giving away all of his peds after this week.
They get it to Capers again. They're finally going back to him. Back-to-back plays through the air.
That man's a playmaker. They need to give him the ball.
It's going to be 2nd and 2. Joe Nathan Rodriguez from Virginia Tech with 10 tackles. Fires it. Oh, breaking tackles now. The tight end, Damian Baker. His first catch of the night.
Look at Busy Lorden, 32 of 43, and over 300 yards. I mean, you can't complain with that.
No, he's got more passing yards than Beard had.
Yeah, he's got the 3 interceptions, but other than that, he's playing very well himself.
He's in a fumble. Gunnarsson there, almost up to 100 yards now.
Gunnarsson.
4 wide, trips to the bottom. Quick screen over to King Spade for 2.
The jury's still out on that play.
Yeah, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. It was a fumble by, I forget.
That's it. You're right.
You're going to send the man in motion now. I think that's Gunnarsson. Capers got the ball. He's fighting for yardage. Only picks up 2. Nathan Rodriguez with his 11th tackle now. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for Maryland. This is a big 3rd down. Finds his man over the middle, and they're going to give him the first down. That's King Spade for 6.
That's tough to hold on to those because you're going to get hit coming across the middle like that.
Yeah, I saw him open across the middle, but you're going to take a hit as soon as you get it. Capers going out now. He's open. They're going to feed him. But leads him out of bounds. Only 2-yard catch.
I hate that.
And he's up to 10 catches on the night. Trips to the top of the screen this time. They're going to fake it to Capers, and
that was a good pull. And it was a really good pull and a really good drive, and that's exactly what Maryland needed to answer and to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, they needed more of that because the offense at times has looked good, but it hasn't been consistent.
Exactly.
But with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, it's 41-21 Virginia Tech.
And the yardage should be fairly close still. Like I said, other than the couple turnovers, that's really been the big difference so far.
The thing now, though, for Maryland is you got to find a way to get Dolph Hustle on the ground.
Yeah, he's figured it out. And
they're going to throw Loki this time for 5.
With him having such success running the ball, that's going to open up throwing lanes for Odin. So
Virginia Tech's coming out 3 wide. Fakes the handoff to Hustle, and Odin's going to scramble for 2. And that puts him at 96. Raunchy with his 6th tackle of the night.
Oh, Ron Chi.
Odin's going to Fake it. Oh, good RPO, but it's thrown right to Miguel Diaz.
Big stop right there. That's exactly what Maryland needed.
Yeah, quick stop. Didn't even take a minute off the clock. Now they need to get some points here before the quarter's over.
Yeah, there's still a
Ooh,
ton of time left.
fighting for yards. King Spade's going to pick up 9. So now Lord's got the ball. 1st and 10 from the 28 with a minute 29 left in the third. Oh, good pull. Oh, and then he ran backwards.
That was, I don't know if he knew that was his guy or not.
Yeah, his lineman faked him out. Richard Cheese Jr. with the tackle. Looks like they're going to come out and run it again. Nope, they're going to throw it. Over the middle, they got their man. That's Deshaun Richardson for 12. Another first down. Maryland's going 4 wide trips to the bottom. Fires it. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Oh, man.
Tried to throw it over his man. That was Maddox Cash with his 2nd interception.
You hate to see that. Hate to see that. Defense come out, made a big stop. Quarterback gets in a hurry and doesn't see the linebacker sitting there waiting on it.
And now Virginia Tech's got the ball on Maryland's side of the field, and Hustle does what he does, 7 yards. Up to
And
6.
176 yards.
16 yards of carry.
If he keeps ripping off 7 yards a pop, then there's nothing you can do. Like, literally nothing.
Read option. Odin
Oh,
to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Raunchy in there with another tackle. And Javon Highland.
that was a good play by the defense right there.
4 wide trips to the bottom for Odin. Handoff. Oh, faked it. Odin, he's out across 25, and now he's over 100 yards rushing.
This little tandem right here could spell disaster for a lot of people this year.
If he can run like that, especially with people keying on Dolph Hustle, I think Coach Zia made the right choice by moving Sullivan to wide receiver and keeping Hustle in the backfield.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
As that's going to do it for the third quarter. Aaron, tell them to get what to do in chat.
We had a good ball game going so far. I want to get everybody get 4s up in the chat and see if we can't liven this up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little dead for the last game of the night. So we got a flag, and it's probably going to be a clipping call. Oh, face mask.
I hadn't seen that in a long time.
Well, Drake Babineau's already gotten bulldozed by Dolph Hustle. That time he needed some help.
Drake Babineau got posterized. That's the new saying.
Odin's going to keep it. He's still got the option. No, he's fighting. What a run.
Is that his 2nd touchdown?
Yes. Somebody needs to clip that run right there.
That was impressive.
And right now, I don't know who I'd give the player of the game to, Hustle or Odin.
Looking like Johnny Manziel back in his Texas A&M days.
No, that's the next Michael Vick.
Nobody's the next Michael Vick.
Well, he's wearing number 7, and he's at Virginia Tech. So
no, that man don't have the arm strength to be Michael Vick.
Deshaun Richardson just got laid out on that kick return.
He needs some milk.
Put that man in concussion protocol.
Watch the replay, and it was nasty.
Don't let it be the Dolphins trainers doing the concussion protocol.
Yeah, I know, right? They'll have your quarterback out there with, like, seeing 16 people. Oh, it's just his back. He's fine. We're putting him back in. Don't worry about it.
Verbal Kent getting his 10th catch of the night.
Back to Michael Vick real quick. I hate to cut you off, but you can't argue with Michael Vick's arm strength. He's like one of the strongest arms ever play the game.
Yeah, well, right now Odin's got he's doing his best impersonation of him.
I would agree there.
As Lorden fires it over for first down. 4 wide now for Maryland, down 48-21 here in the fourth. Finds his man Gunnarsson again for 4 yards. He's up to over 100 yards and 10 catches.
Didn't Cowboy team last year have the record for most pass attempts? Wasn't it like 70 something?
I think it was. Try to think of who his quarterback was.
I can't remember.
He was a ghost. Oh, the coldest.
The coldest to ever do it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw it for like 70 something time or 70 something attempts. I know that.
Yeah. And
You'll be pushing that here.
He could approach it with the fact that they're having to throw the ball now to get. But he's been a little bit more efficient than what the coldest was.
I agree with that.
And that's going to be a clipping ball.
Another flag.
It's Maryland shooting themselves in the foot. It's going to be 2nd and 30.
These must be Big 10 refs. Or Big 12.
Yeah, because Maryland's in the Big 10, so.
Well, they're soft. All those conferences are soft.
You don't have a whole lot of plays in the playbook for 2nd and 30.
Go routes.
This is about the only one you got. And they're going to run a
screen. I'm thinking 4 verts, and they run a screen. I think everybody else did run 4 verts, and he just peeled back for the screen.
Now 3rd and 30.
Oh.
Big 99 getting in there for the sack. That's Justin Banks, his first action of the night.
Little Warren Sapp looking joker right there.
Oh, yeah. And Lorden's like, oh, God, there ain't nothing I can do.
No, you can't do anything.
425 to 490 in yards. So we're over 900 yards of offense. Maryland gets the kick away. He's going to field it inside the 30. Breaking tackles out across the 40. Adam Leach. There you see one of Odin's runs. There you see another run and another run. Spin move.
Yeah, he's ran the ball very well. But he's thrown it very well himself, you know. I mean, it's not like he's just strictly been a running quarterback. He has thrown it well as
41 to 193 yards.
Yeah. Really good.
Oh, and that's going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's a 6. There's the mistake.
His first mistake of the game, Xavier Lingham with the pick 6.
What do you call it? The commentator's curse? We start talking good about a man.
I think that's what Vegeta's referring to right now. Oh, never mind. And just like that, it's down to a 20-point game.
Oh, I appreciate Vegeta and K-Town. Yeah. Thanks for keeping it real, fam.
Well, when he said it, I just love Aaron. I thought he was just talking about the curse. Then he says,
"Yeah, well, I mean, like, as soon as I start giving the guy props and tooting his horn a little bit, he throws a pick 6." So,
oh, he said, "High step, bro."
That's all good old step sis right there. Stuck in the wash machine.
Odin's going to drop back, and they're going to throw the ball with 6 minutes to go. Oh, and he's hit as he throws it.
I don't agree with that. I mean, hand the ball to Dolph. The dude's a freak.
There ain't no help for you, Step.
Help me, I love him. He's a trip.
He's going to run the screen to hustle. And down the sideline, he's going to pick up 6.
It's not a bad play there.
If you can force him to throw the ball, he's only averaging 2.7 yards a reception.
Yeah, a little bit better than the 19 he does a carry.
And there you go. For 19 more. 15.
Yep. Yeah. 191. Good God.
K-Town said he's stuck under the bed.
Stuck under the bed. I'm getting to the point to where I got too many stepsisters.
And Odin's down the side. Oh, he's just out of bounds. Second and 10. 4 wide trips to the bottom of the screen. They're going to fake it to hustle and air it out. Oh, he's got his man, Rodriguez, for 31.
Laser beam. Pretty throw.
230 yards passing now.
Is he over 200 rushing yet?
No, he's barely over 100.
Barely. Well, he's 100 for 200 now.
Yeah. 300 yards total offense. Faces the hustle, breaking tackles. Then he pitches it. What a pitch.
Oh, Lord.
Jackson Rodriguez for 14 yards. What a job by Odin.
It's not even fair. He kept such a good pitch relationship that whole time. Like, right there next to him the whole entire time.
Handoff to hustle. Breaking tackles, and he's going to score.
Shades of Bo Jackson.
Over 200 yards. Is that his 3rd or 4th touchdown?
Is it too far-fetched to call him Little Bo? Because he's killing it.
I wouldn't call him Little Bo. Little Derrick Henry, maybe.
I don't know. I think he's more shifty than Derrick Henry is. I mean, straight
over everybody.
Straight. Yeah, he did straight line speed. You're not catching Derrick Henry. Like, he's ridiculously fast and ridiculously huge. But Bo Jackson was a little bit more shifty than Derrick is.
Papa Litikin. I know one thing. Maryland needs to get their offense going and figured out, or they're going to have a tough time next week as well.
Yeah.
Zion.
I think they abandoned Zion a little early. I know they've been throwing the ball and they've had a good game passing. They have. I mean, what's it, 60 attempts almost?
Yeah.
And 44-57. I mean, that's not terrible, but sprinkle in a run here and there, and I think that offense has – I think this game is completely different with Zion toting it a little bit more.
Well, next week they're at home taking on Arizona State.
Oh, that's why you said it was going to be tough.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Maryland is.
Yeah, I would, if I'm Maryland, I sprinkle in a little bit more Zion and try to get him involved.
Odin scrambling now, breaking tackles, picking up a first down.
That kid right there, he's going on the top of my list.
For what?
Freshman of the year.
Well, Dolph Hustle's a freshman too.
See, that's not fair. 206 yards. Yeah, I can't pick. That's not fair. They're on the same team. They can be top guys right now. I will definitely talk about them in the Elite podcast this weekend, though, for sure.
Odin airing it out over the man's head. It's going to be 3rd and 6. I think Dolph Hustle may be the player of the week for the entire ECFL.
Has to be 200 yards rushing. That's great. Look at this.
Another 14-yard run for Hustle. Up to 220 on 15.
14.7 yards a carry. That is insane.
3 wide, sending the tight end in motion. They're going to hand it to Hustle again, breaking a 1, and then he's hit from behind. That's the only way to get him, is to hit him from behind.
That's what she said.
Exactly. That's what K-Town and Vegeta said.
That's exactly what they said. Stepsisters is what they say.
Vegeta, I think at least every team had somebody over 100 yards. Yeah, everybody but Capers right now is over 100 yards. Last year, we probably would have like 2 or 3 a week, maybe 100 yards.
Yeah, maybe.
3 wide. 3rd and 11 is Virginia Tech's going to let the clock run now.
But I also like it, like I said earlier, from the aspects of it changes your game plan. You know, you can't just game plan for an air raid and go strictly. But if you don't plan for the run, then it'll eat you up.
Ooh, knocked away by Xavier Lingham. Bring it up 4th and 11. And the thing is that teams are running the ball more and more effectively, and the scoring has went up.
Yeah, but it's not outlandish. I don't think.
You got Virginia Tech putting up 58 right now.
Yeah, but it's not like it's 58-7.
Every game, just about every game, at least one team scored 40.
Well, nobody wants to watch a 9-6 game like Alabama LSU back in the day. I want to see offensive score. I want to see high flying. I want to see points on the board.
Lord is 4 wide.
Sprinkle in a little defense every now and then we'll be all right.
You're going to hit Verbal Kent for 5 yards. 12 catches for him. 58 pass attempts right now for Lorden.
I don't know if he'll make the record, but he's going to get close.
He's going to hit 60. There's 59. Verbal Kent with his 13th catch.
Almost 400 yards passing.
When you throw like that, you should have more than one touchdown pass.
Exactly.
Oh, and there's number 60. It's incomplete.
That was dangerous.
2nd and 10 with 46 seconds to go. So, Aaron, this is the last game of the week. What's your thoughts on the week so far? We talked about the running, but overall,
I've enjoyed it. I think, in my opinion, the games have been a little bit more enjoyable. Yeah, everybody likes a good defensive struggle every now and then, but the scoring points, keeping it alive, and both teams scoring, the running game's actually making a difference now, and I like it. I like how it's set up. I'm enjoying this.
I'm not sure why Maryland called a timeout to punt it, but
yeah, I'm not either. I'm kind of confused there.
I think another thing that has helped the league is the fact that just about everybody that's on a team is active.
I've noticed that.
And there's not really anybody that's ghosting. They're upgrading, so it's putting parity across the board.
And the viewership, if I'm not mistaken, I know it was either, I think it was first night and first game is either our game or the Tulane UCF game. I want to say it was almost 60 viewers at one point.
Now, the Arizona State-Memphis game was up to 76.
Yeah, see, that right there, that tells you everything. We start getting 50, 60, 70 viewers on these games and stuff. and we just got more activity and stuff. I think it's wonderful. I think it's great for the league, and I'm enjoying it.
And it can only go up from here.
Exactly.
Well, that's going to do it. Virginia Tech pulled away there, especially in the second half. 58-28 is the final over Maryland. Dolph Hustle, I'm sure, was the player of the game. I didn't see it, but that's going to do it for the first week of ECFL action with the college teams. And, we got the kickoff classics out the way, so now we get to see all the home stadiums and everything. So this has been Canes in the booth, and Aaron's been with me. So we will see y'all Monday night for some more ECFL action. Y'all have a good weekend.